The New York Latino Film Festival returns, kicking off Latinx and Hispanic American Heritage Month. The 10-day event will showcase 116 films from 20 countries.
And here with the guide to all of this year's festivities is Calixto Chinchilla, the event founder, and also joining us is director Aristotle Torres. Good morning, and thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so what can we expect, Calixto, on this 10-day event?
A little bit of everything. We have, we kick off with this film called Cassandro that's going to be playing on Friday. It's with Gael Garcia Bernal. It's a whole big wrestling biopic, so we're gonna have luchadores there. And we have a digital influencer conference called Futuro, where we gather the top, creators of color, content creators, influencers. So it's gonna be an all-day conference, and then we kick off the festival with our opening night, which is Aristotle Torres' Story Avenue.
Yeah.
There's other stuff I'll get into, but yeah, it's gonna be action-packed.
So yeah, again, you are the director of Story Ave, right? Featured at the festival, and I love how you are literally taking steps to promote your film.
You guys got to see the sneaks.
See his shoes?
Can you get the overhead camera, Dave?
If you can zoom in on those sneaks, they're original.
You can see it.
Story Ave sneaks. I mean, they are very impressive.
There you go.
Look at that. Check it out.
Very cool.
They're sold out.
Well, let's take a sneak peek of it at it, and we're going to discuss it on the other side.
Introduce.
Kadir.
It's nice to meet you, Kadir. Él tiene talento.
Cuidado, mija.
Okay. Okay.
Cuban sandwiches are my favorite. You know what? They don't even come from Cuba. Can you believe that? Okay, well, I'm sure you build up an appetite carrying around that big gun.
Yo, what's good with this money? I ain't trying to be here all night.
We're hip-hop!
Wow, that's impressive. What is Story Ave about? Tell us
Story
a little bit about
Ave is about family, about the family you choose versus the one you're born into. And, hopefully it offers people a perspective of what it's like to live in the Bronx in New York City.
Yeah, you see some familiar faces
Oh
in your
my God.
film.
I'm so blessed as a first-time filmmaker to have this cast, but to have Luis Guzman and Asante Black as my leads was like a dream come true. It's all been a dream come true.
The casting seems like a big reflection of New York.
It is. It is. I feel like 90% of my job as a filmmaker is casting in locations and to protect the film and make it as authentic as possible. And Louis like a New York hero, so it was a perfect fit.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about some of the other films that are being featured.
We have Dumb Money, which is about the whole GameStop scandal. That's coming out. So it has America Ferrara, Anthony Ramos. It's an all-star cast. We have the Carlos Santana biopic, Carlos. We're doing retrospectives of Beat Street for the 50th anniversary of hip hop.
Cool.
Blood In, Blood Out. It's the 30th anniversary. And then we have so many films that are in competition. We have over 115 films from 20 different countries. Documentaries, shorts, everything. We also end with a block party. So we're going to take over Dyckman Avenue, Quisqueya Plaza on Sunday. We're going to have concerts on Sunday, the 24th of September. And there's a little bit of everything. There's a bunch of free events. And there's really opportunity for every price point for everybody to come and enjoy the festival.
That's great. I asked you if a lot of the films were streaming. You said eventually, but you got to see them in theaters first. What's the difference of seeing it in the theater so people know to actually go? I
mean, there's, the shared experience. They're seeing something in surround sound. With a film like Aristotle's film, it's just the way it's shot in its scope, to see the Bronx like that. I don't think you get the same feeling on a flat screen, right?
Right.
And I think he can attest to it, like hearing it in a Dolby surround. Like that's the passion, is that, people pay the little bit of attention on sound and the visuals, and he's such a visualist. And we're really proud of him because he actually started as a short filmmaker. Story Ave was a short film that played at the festival, probably 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And then he could tell you the rest of the story,
Now, this festival is like home for us. It's a full circle moment. I premiered my short there, and they took such good care of us. And now to come back years later and, to premiere the New York theatrical for the feature, this is all a blessing.
Yeah, we always hear the word representation, and now representation in film. It's so evident in how big this festival has grown, right?
Thank God. I mean, and his story is a testament of what that does. It's bringing community together, bringing creatives together, and you never know who's going to be in the room, whether it's investors, whether that's the next person to help you with your next project. So it's really an inspiration point, you know, just for the audiences and for the creatives. It's really bringing culture together. And, you know, it's crazy. There wasn't a festival like this before we came around. We're 23 years old in the game.
Look at that.
And so, you know, we really take pride at being the New York Latino Film Festival and really being an event that represents the culture in full spectrum. And so that's really important because there's no other city like New York. There's every kind of Latino here, and we try to represent for that in everything that we do.
All right, we love it. Up on your screen now, everything you need to know about tickets. Let's show it to you. The New York Latino Film Festival there runs from 9/15 to the 24th. And you can go to nylatinofilmfestival.com for all the details.
It starts this Friday.
Yeah, and they can follow us on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram at NY Latino Film Festival. And yeah, there's an active community that always follows us and, you know, throws some messages out. So it's gonna be fun.
It's the hot ticket in town. Don't miss it.
Thank
All
you.
right.